Welcome to Docker Demo 2. In this video, I'm going to explain creating a small Node.js application which is the flavor of Restify module and which is just exposing 2 or 3 get calls. Once that is done, I'm going to pull that CentOS image from the Docker public repository, and the third step is create a Node.js application. I'm going to put into that, attach with the CentOS and build a custom image. Once that is done, I'm going to run that created image as a multiple containers. Let's see in action. So I'm going to open the terminal. I'm just raising the fonts. I'm going to join as a sudo user. Now I'm a root user. First, I'm going to explain what kind of a Node.js application I'm going to expose to that Kubernetes. So let's see. So I'm going to open that Sublime Text, and this is the application I'm talking about. It is a it's a flavor of Restify module. So Restify is an excellent module and also a popular module from the Node community, which is helping us to create the cleaner REST APIs. So this line actually exposing creating the server in the name of product API server, and so this is our routes. The first route is telling that if I go from the root level, I'm going to tell that product service successfully running, and if I call the /product, so I'm going to send that JSON products which is there in the list. So you can see that the products is available as a JSON. So there are 2 products which is available in the list. Then RESTify also supporting that parameterized REST calls, which is if you forward this forward the ID, so I'm going to return that the particular product from the JSON result set. The last line, which is I'm going to listen into the port number 8000, and whenever the server is started, I'm going to tell that I'm just creating a log which is telling that the product server started on port 8000. So, and then another file, so this is a very important file that is called package.json, and if you know the Node.js, it can be easily explainable. So I'm just need one dependency is called Restify, because it's needed 2.8.3 version which is needed to run the application. So I already explained index.js and package.js. So now I'm going to the Ubuntu terminal. Now I'm going to run the package. Before that, I'm going to switch this particular repository. So src, so this is the folder. So I have index.js and plus package.json. So now that, so I need the dependency to be installed. So for that I need to raise one command called npm install. So what you will do, this command will go through the package.json file and take the particular dependency and install in the system. So I'm clicking npm install. So it's already identified. So I need to install the Restify. So it is installing it. Okay. So then, so I'm going to run that Node.js index.js file. See, so now we are able to run that Node server successfully. So I'm creating another Ubuntu terminal. I'm going to call that particular REST calls. So I'm using call for that localhost 8000. So as I said, it is in the root level, so it is telling product services successfully running. So now I'm going to run it curl localhost 8000/products. So I am able to fetch that 2 products which is available in my JSON. Okay. Now I am going to fetch parameterized product /2. So I'm going to get the particular product which is having the ID of 2. Okay. Now we are able to run that. We are able to create the Node.js application and able to run it perfectly. So now I'm exiting from the terminal. Even I'm exiting from this. Okay. So now we are able to fetch that. We are able to run that Node.js. The second step which I am going to explain how to pull that CentOS, because which is I needed for as a base image. So CentOS actually is excellent, very bare minimal requirement OS, which is very suitable for that container. So it is already there in the Docker repository. So I am going to pull that CentOS image to my local system. Let's see. So for that I am going to issue docker pull CentOS. Now it is going to talk with that system and it's going to pull that image. Since my system already have the CentOS image and it is already telling that it is already exist. So that's what, and also it confirms that image is up to date for CentOS. So I don't require to worry about it. But if anybody changes from the CentOS team, so definitely I will get the updates, and whenever I am issuing this command, so it is going to pull the latest CentOS images and going to update my local system. Okay. So let's see, my CentOS is available over here. Okay. So yes, the CentOS available, and I pulled that images before 5 days. So that is available. Good. So now I have Node.js application and as well as CentOS image. Now I need to build my own image, which is the combination of my Node.js application as well as CentOS as a base image. So how I am going to do it? So for that I need one important file. Whenever you want to build the Dockers, so you need one file called Docker file. So where is the Docker file? Let's see. Go to the Docker. So in the same folder I have put the file called Docker file. So it needs some important schema. It is following some important schema because this schema is well understood by the Docker system. So the first line which is indicating that, so I am using Docker version 0.3.4, and the third line which is telling that I need the CentOS as a base image. So this from statement which is going to tell that, hey, I need to run the Docker container which is the base of CentOS. That's what this line is doing it. Then this fifth line is going to tell that, fifth and sixth line, what is that? It's enable EPEL for Node.js. That is stating that EPL is nothing but extra package for enterprise Linux. So this line is telling that. So why it is like, because to run that Node.js in my CentOS, so I need to pull that latest Node.js package into my system. That's what this line is doing it. So then, and this line is doing it. So it is going to do that yum install npm. So it is going to set up the environment variable for that Node.js applications which is inside the CentOS. This one. The next statement which is telling that bundle up resources. The app resources which I am stating about the two files, index.js and package.json, which is required to run my Node.js application. That's what I am issuing this command called a copy this whole source folder into my into the particular folder. It's called src. So and then I am changing my directory into the src in the CentOS image, and then I am going to issue the command called npm install. So npm install will find the package.json which is newly copied from the local repository to CentOS repository, and then issuing the command and is going to install that all the dependencies. For in my case only Restify is the module. Then this line which is I want, see, anyway I am running that my application in 8000 port, so I want to expose the same port to the outside of the world. That's what this line is doing it. So it is going to expose 8000 port into the external world. Then excuse me, then this folder, the next cmd command which is stating that um, it's a running I need to run that index.js file to run that to start the server node.js server. So that's what this file all about talking about. So that if you want to know extra information about the schema, you can go and explore into that Docker site. They have the nice document regarding this, how to create the Docker file and how to build it and all. Okay, so next I'm going to do that. So using this Docker file, I'm going to build the new images in my favored name. So let's see, I'm switching to that Ubuntu terminal. So I already in the src folder. So I'm going to issue the command called docker build -t. So -t is nothing but I need to tag in my favored name. Okay, so I am telling that N Babu Sundaram, that's my username, and then I'm going to issue that cube demo cube hyphen node.js. So I can put it this name, then so I'm entering it. So there is an issue. Okay, so you should be very careful because it will not understand even though your command is clear. So you should give the space and give a dot. Okay, so everyone will miss this statement because see, you have to have that dot at the end. So I have entered that. So it is created, it's talked with the Docker file and it is download all the things and it's made a ready send voice and then all the things. See, you can see running and executing the command and downloading all the statements. Everything is ready. So now successfully built. The build number is this one. So now the image is ready. So let's see the image. Docker. Okay. First I'll clear it. Clear Docker images. Where is that? Oh yes. My image ID which is created just now. It's a 30 seconds ago. I have created that nice image, which is the combination of my Node.js application as well as that send voice. So now my container, now image is ready. Now I need to run this image as a container in my system. Then I can access that application in my outside world. Let's see how to do that. So now demo-cube-node.js is it? So now I am going to put this image as a container. Now what is the command for this? Docker and then run. Then what port do you need to do that? So in port and output port 8000 and -d. D is for detached mode. Okay, detached mode is this liquid is isolated space. So you can explore this one. -d, then N Babu Sundaram demo-q-node.js. So it is given that the very big container name as output. Yeah, so I am able to run the container. Let's see now this container is running or not. Docker ps, yeah, so my container is running in a great mode. So you are able to see that the container name or container ID is over here, and then this is the image name, and the command whenever it is started the container it needs to execute index.js. I think it already done that. So now I am going to check it whether it is running or not. So now I am going to check it. HTTP curl HTTP localhost 8000 products. Sorry, it's a product. Okay, so now I am able to face that the information. So as I expected, let's see all the things. It's running HTTP localhost 8000/products/2. Yeah, I am able to pull all the information. So my container is running excellently in the sports. Okay, So this is the um, excellent thing. So you can as many containers you wanted. Same thing if using the same image, you can run in any ports, but but your application also should expect that dynamic port. So for example, like, so now I'm going to run the same thing, docker run. Um, so docker run -p hyphen, it's running internally 8000, so but it has to run 7000, and what do you want to do, and -t tag names, sorry, -d, it's a detached mode, sorry, and so give the same image name, demo cube is it not JS. So I cannot allocate the same internal port. Okay, fine. 7000, 7000. That's fine. So now two containers running. I can, without any, it's zero effort, I'm able to create the containers as much I want. So I can do how many containers I want. I can kill the containers, even I can stop on containers, which is just now I created. So docker stop yes, so only one container is running. I can even make it up with other containers, all the things you can do, play with that. So that's it. So I explained how to build that new images, and how to build, how to attach any application, how to execute a particular command, all the things I have explained, how to copy, and everything is explained. So that's it, this is the end of this video. So now we are ready to push the newly created image to the real Kubernetes cluster. Then how we can play an enjoyable mode in many aspects. So this is it's just start. I'm going to explain all the things in later videos. Thank you.